For a very long time, the idea of pre-existence was viewed as the extravagant idea of the man named Origen, who was one of the first Christian teachers. Origen was bent on one of the first Christian councils in the 5th century AD. But nevertheless, what Origen taught was not that part of the truth that was represented early in the teachings of Jewish rabbis that go back to the teachings and revelations of Enoch and Abraham and other prophets. Jesus and his disciples and disciples of their disciples knew about that, knew about the life before this life on earth. However, it is not that a man can live many times on earth, as it is written only one time on earth and one death. However, before we came to this world, we had been like angelic beings in heaven that were about to decide whom to follow, the rebellious fallen cherubim or the principles of God the Father. Therefore, now we are here on this earth that have to go through the final testing ground here, that we may choose whom to follow. And for that purpose, God banned our memory, shut off our memory, that our choice may be done from our heart, not from the fear of punishment or whatsoever. In the 2nd century, Gentiles that came to church had become majority, and due to the efforts of the enemy, they were cut off the original olive tree of Israel and understanding of the world. Even today, in Judaism, there are some fragments of the truth that teach about pre-existence, about life before embodiment on this earth. Therefore, for us, it is not a small thing. We have to think of that matter, investigate that matter, and this may help us to explain many things from the scriptures that are very difficult to understand without this doctrine. As they say, the early Christians, in the early Christian church, this idea of life before earth was very widespread.